Good morning, Lions. I'm Gwen. Today is Monday, March 10th.
And I'm Stephanie. Welcome back to LVTV. Please stand for the pledge.
Please stand. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Thank you. You may be seated. Stephanie, how do you feel about the rain we've been having this past week?
Man, the rain we've been having this past week has been very bipolar. Been very changing. It's been very windy, sunny, rainy. You really never know what's going on.
Yeah, I'm not really a fan of the rain.
March is Women's History Month. As with many history months, it began as a historic week. In the United States, the first Women's History Week was held in 1978 in the Sonoma County School District during the week of March 8th, celebrated as International Women's Day.
Women's History Week was celebrated nationally in 1980 when President Jimmy Carter issued a presidential proclamation designating the week of March 8th as National Women's History Week. In his proclamation, he noted, "From the first settlers who came to our shores, from the first American Indian families who befriended them, men and women have worked together to build this nation. Too often, the women were unsung and sometimes their contributions went unnoticed. But the achievements, leadership, courage, strength, and love of the women who built America was as vital as of the men whose names we know so well."
From 1981 until 1986, Congress would petition the sitting president to declare the week of March 8th as National Women's History Week, which each president did. Then in 1987, Congress passed Public Law 100-9 to recognize March a National Women's History Month.
LVTV would like to join with our Pollard leadership clubs in recognizing the work of women in history who have helped shape and improve the lives of people in the United States and around the world. One such figure is Hedy Lamarr.
Hedy Lamarr is best known as one of the most glamorous actresses in the early days of Hollywood. But she was also one of the greatest technological minds of the 20th century. She spent her free time inventing items to help the military and learning everything she could from other great minds of the era. Hedy was born Hedwig Eva Marie Kiesler in Vienna in 1914. She moved to Hollywood and changed her name in 1938. Before fleeing Europe, Lamarr left her first husband after attending a dinner party. She went to the event wearing all of her jewelry and slipped out, never to return home. Other versions of the story have her disguising herself as her own maid. Either way, it's pretty cool. That first marriage was to Friedrich Mandl, an arms dealer for Mussolini. Lamarr would sit in on his meetings, making the other attendees think she had no idea about the complicated methodologies they discussed. After learning from her husband's meetings about weapon technology, Lamarr started devising and engineering her own inventions. Her early tinkerings ranged from a fizzing cube that instantly turned water into cola to new airplane wings for Howard Hughes. Her biggest scientific achievement came during World War II. When she asked to help the troops, she was told to look pretty on a USO tour. Instead, Lamarr came up with the idea for a secret communication system, essentially frequency hopping, designed to keep enemies from jamming radio-controlled torpedoes. Though it wasn't adopted by the military immediately, it is now the basis for Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. Oh, and she patented this idea in 1942. By the late 1950s, Lamarr retired from film and joined the National Inventors Council. She was once again told she'd be most useful by using her pretty face and celebrity status to raise money. So she sold kisses for $50,000 each and raised $7 million at a single event. Later in her life, Lamarr retired to Florida and kept inventing. She created a pocket on the inside of a tissue box where you could put your used tissues, and an improved version of a traffic light. For her thirst for knowledge and constant striving to help the world with her inventions, we honor Hedy Lamarr, a great life hacker of history.
Throughout the month of March, Unity, ASB, and Renaissance will be hosting activities and sharing resources to recognize Women's History Month.
Last week, we announced that ASB will be hosting a blood drive in the Lion's Den on March 17th. Since then, ASB students have come to your classes to share more information and to take sign-ups for the blood drive. For those who have signed up, here's some info about how to get ready to donate.
Here's what to expect whenever you donate. Prepare for your donation by eating a hearty meal and drinking plenty of fluids. When you arrive at the donation site, present your photo ID. In the private screening room, you'll answer questions about yourself, your health, and your history. You'll also complete a mini health exam. At the donation bed, we'll cleanse your arm and safely prepare you for your donation. Once you get started, it takes just 10 minutes to give whole blood. Apply pressure to the squeeze ball as you donate. When your donation is complete, we'll place a bandage on your arm and make sure you're feeling comfortable. You'll then move over to the refreshment area where you can relax and schedule your next appointment. Finally, once you feel ready, go out and be proud that you helped save lives.
If you are 17 or older, you can sign up the day of the blood drive. If you are 15 or 16, you will need a signed permission slip from your parent or guardian and have signed up by Friday, March 14th. See Ms. Polito in D107 to sign up. The Roar store is open on Tuesdays and Thursdays during lunch for all your snack needs, including churros, ice cream, Hot Pockets, or candy. Don't forget to vote for the question of the day and get free candy. New questions every day.
Attention Pollard students, do you have a job? Do you need credits? If you have a job and want to earn credits for working, you can join Work Experience. Please see your counselor or Ms. Cleveland in C103.
Grad night tickets are on sale and they are going fast. Ms. Polito has already sold 10% of the tickets in the first week. Don't wait. Remember, the cost is $200 and cash only. They are only available in the Roar store before and after school.
Lions, March 22nd is Saturday Academy Day with Ms. Lopez-Jones and the English Learner Program. They will be hosting another Norco College workshop to help you with financial aid, college registration, CTE course descriptions, and a student panel for the Norco College sharing what to expect when you are considering higher education, most of them at first-gen college scholars. Come for the concha, stay for the presentation. Mr. Chris Castillo has his team will be here to guide you. See Ms. Lopez-Jones in D104 for more information. As we mentioned at the top of the show, March is Women's History Month and our leadership clubs have tons of activities planned. Unity will be giving Pollard students the opportunity to write letters of appreciation to significant women in their lives and play hopscotch through women's history.
Renaissance will be hanging posters around campus recognizing all the phenomenal women here at Pollard High. They will also be hosting a lunch activity, Empowered Women Empower Women, on March 12th, featuring an artwork coloring activity with free stickers and candy.
ASB will continue to share their stories of women in history through our morning announcements as well as Women's History Month themed Fun Friday activity. And don't forget, the mobile Roar store will be open as well.
Mr. Lopez will be hosting a spring music concert in the Lion's Den on March 28th at 6 p.m. Admission is free. Be sure to come and see all of the amazing things our music and choir students are doing here at Pollard.
Yearbooks are on sale for the amazing price of $55, but time is running out to pre-order your books. Pre-ordering your yearbook allows you to customize 2 free pages that only show up in your book. The deadline to pre-order and design your custom pages is March 31st. See Mr. Diaz if you have any questions and keep an eye out with flyers with the QR code to pre-order.
The Gaming Club is looking for players to represent our school in the upcoming Super Smash Bros. Tournament in Riverside. If you want to join the team, please contact Mr. Diaz or Mr. Lopez for more details.
Next week is Spirit Week. Here are the days our leadership clubs have planned for you. Monday, March 17th, wear green for St. Patrick's Day. Tuesday, March 18th, dress for your favorite decade. Thursday, March 20th, Twin Day, find the bestie and match it up. Friday, March 21st, Cesar Chavez Day of Service.
Before we go, let's check in with Leo the Lion for the riddle of the week.
What can be seen once in a minute, twice in a moment, but never in 1,000 years? I think it's time.
I think it's a shooting star.
All right, what can be seen once in a minute, twice in a moment, but never in 1,000 years? I say the letter M. Might be wrong, but going with that.
All right, the riddle of the week. What can be seen once in a minute, twice in a moment, but never in 1,000 years? My goodness. What can be seen once in a minute, twice in a moment, but not in 1,000 years? I don't know. What's the answer?
That's all we have for today. Don't forget to sign up for the blood drive for next week.
And remember, every day is a great day at Pollard High.